Okay. Today, big day. We're gonna do a lot of mapping. As I am the puzzle master. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm the puzzle master. Like, people doubted me, but you know, the Spammiej guy is just cooking. Wait, what is an antagonistic take? Jesus, this guy just went into me. The GranaDy thing, yeah, the GranaDy thing. I'm gonna start the GranaDy thing, and I'm gonna go straight in. What do you mean? My reply is ruthless. Anyway, we'll get into it. We have GranaDy. So one thing I've noticed with GranaDy's Twitter is that he likes to start discussions. He likes to start discussions about things in Trackmania. If I can find some. It's a lot of big stuff, bloody, bloody, bloody. But this is not the first time where I see GranaDy post something to get like engagement or like get people talking about stuff. So we're gonna talk about it because that's what GranaDy wants. And we're gonna go into it. Yeah. Now I cannot find like a solution here. Anyway. So GranaDy posts, today on stream we spoke about something interesting. How would you guys like it when more major Trackmania competitions would be about fast learning rather than releasing maps multiple weeks prior to the tournament? Okay. So the question is, how would you guys like it when major Trackmania tournaments, so with major, I am thinking he is referring to, let's say, Comic-Con Baltics, LAN event, let's say the LAN event play zone that we just had, Trackmania World Tour regional qualifiers, let's say XP Evo. That's my understanding of major Trackmania competitions. Okay. And then he replies, advantages of it, less grinding needed, more fair for non-full-time players. Now, the thing is, okay, honestly, guys, before we get into this, remember, I am Dutch. The traits of a Dutchie, I am very direct. Don't take anything personal. This is just my opinion. Okay? This is just my opinion as a person. English is my second language. So, okay, we preface the whole entire statement before I'm gonna get roasted into no tomorrow. Okay, less grinding needed, more fair for non-full-time players. Now, the thing is, if you are talking about major Trackmania competitions, I don't think non-full-time players, should be under the same banner as this. When you are competing in major Trackmania competitions, which is considered the top of Trackmania competition, I don't think anything should be more fair to non-full-time players. I don't see how that is like gonna be great for Trackmania esports in general. It's more interesting to watch. I can get this. I can get behind more interesting to watch. I myself host fast learning competitions. I like it, but I do not put it under the banner of major Trackmania competitions because to me, fast learning competitions are just a way to have quick fun for an hour or two. And, you have a holly jolly time, but it should not be under the banner of major Trackmania competitions. It is more interesting to watch a quick learning competition for many like non-Trackmania enjoyers. Let's just put it that way. The diehard Trackmania fans will probably enjoy it more when you have 4 drivers or 6 drivers driving very close to one another and driving insanely fast on a track. Like, you have two sides to this to this part here. Less issues with different tournaments overlapping. Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to include, this is not gonna be an advantage. If you want fast learning under major Trackmania competitions, major Trackmania competitions are already overlapping with one another many times. So less issues with different tournaments overlapping, I don't see this as an advantage at all. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if there is a fast learning map in a competition or a full no-life map in a competition. Like, this one is like, I don't know. Another dimension of Trackmania, skill included. I can get behind this. Like, I would say it's like pretty pretty skillful to quick learn. Look at me in XP Evo map discovery. I easy swoop that. I'm a quick learner. I can memorize maps really quickly, and yeah, for me it would be a positive. I also enjoy it. Okay, you gotta realize my comment here is only from 1 hour ago, guys. My comment here is only from 1 hour ago, and I think people that are now reading my comment think I just replied and it was directed at this part. But GranaDy has replied to like 31 people here, and it was just, my reply was a complete like umbrella reaction to everything. Now the thing is, what GranaDy is doing here, every time someone writes, you know, an argument to it, then he counters it by trying to go from a different angle, which is fine. But he also writes disadvantages, lower overall level of competition. Can't think of any other right now. Feel free to comment. Okay, let's go in there. So Mime replies, it is too random. There are so many things that would be fully dependent on the maps, such as style, confidence, how fast you learn this or that, etc. Once in a time, fast learning is cool, but the most prestigious tournaments should always be full-time ones. Exactly. I agree to that. If we are talking about major competitions, they should be competitions where people practice prior to the event. You don't see Usain Bolt in his prime time not preparing for the Olympics 8 months prior to the Olympics. He's not just gonna walk in and then run the fucking 100 meters. That is just not happening. That is just not happening. Like, it's, if we're talking about major competitions, you fucking need to have people prepare for it. They have to put in blood, sweat, and tears to become the best at the tournament. That's just my opinion. So Mayim gives a good answer, and then GranaDy, but how is it random if some players just learn certain things faster? Isn't that player just better? And this is where, like, I was reading all these comments from GranaDy, and I was like, okay, this guy is going with some angles here. This guy is going with some angles here to where I have to reply. And people are taking, I think this one guy is taking my comment in the wrong way. Because it is not a bad comment. It is not a bad comment at all. Like, this is just the reality of a Trackmania streamer. Just like myself. Right? This is just the reality of a Trackmania streamer. That when esports is going bad, you have to find what is good for you to create content and to create revenue. So I reply, this is the stage of your Trackmania career where you value your content creation over being an esports player. This has not really much to do with what is better because there is no answer. The answer you are looking for is for your personal gain as a creator and not for Trackmania esports. Like, if the interest was for Trackmania esports, we would have seen GranaDy put in also a lot of effort into participating in the monthly cups, into whatever other cups that are under the umbrella of the Trackmania World Tour. But we don't see that. I don't blame him for it. Like, I don't blame it for it. But this is clearly a take that stemmed from the popularity of the Yak Cup, because he sees that the statistics are way better in the last couple of weeks of organizing the Yak Cup. It is a quick tournament to host, no practice needed, and the stats don't lie. And I agree with GranaDy there. The stats don't lie. But I don't think you should then compare or try to add the fun aspect of fast learning to undermine the value of major Trackmania competitions. I don't think that is fair to do. I don't think that is fair to do. Just say, yes, I rather participate myself in fun, short competitions because it's more enjoyable, it's more engaging, but trying to add it to major Trackmania competitions is to me that's like a bad take. Wait, GranaDy replied, guys. GranaDy replied. GranaDy is here and he replied to my take. Guys, my take is not even bad. And there's a guy saying I'm an antagonist. Guys, there's a guy say, look at this. This is a weirdly antagonistic take. Guys, My reply is not even bad. It's just saying that GranaDy enjoys more the content creation than, you know, like it's easy. It's easy. I was in the same boat as GranaDy. Why would I spend hours and hours and hours on TMGL and whatnot when content creation is just better? Like, it's just straight up better. Like, no need to hide it. Anyway, let's read this. I feel like we were all thinking it, yes, only Spam had the confidence to say it. Guys, my comment is not even crazy. It's not crazy. If I just cared about content creation, I wouldn't have done any esports this year, since the return on investment is very poor in comparison to 2023. I spoke about it on the stream because I think it could be an option to make Trackmania esports bigger again, next to the obvious thing like bringing back TMGL. People are making a bit more out of this than what I wanted to achieve. I simply asked for people's opinions and if they also see this as a value. But okay, Nico. You simply asked for people's opinions, but then every person that writes down their opinion, you go against it. You literally go against it instantly. Every time someone posts their opinion, you immediately reply back going against it. Anyway, let's read Masa. Masa always has good takes on these things. Like I said, when it comes to esports, Masa has good takes, in my opinion. Masa has good takes to Trackmania esports, always. It's so simple, like in business, a league system worked well with seasonal maps, pick and ban, etc. Viewers and players and even teams got connected with certain maps. Fun cups can be fast learned for pure entertainment. Wicked maps, take stats, facts, work with them. Everybody agrees is GranaDy. You know, one thing that I also like, guys, is how Masa always goes against GranaDy on Twitter. Like, they're in the same team. They are the duo. But it's Masa always goes against GranaDy. It's all, dude, it's so funny to me. It is so funny to me how Masa never agrees with GranaDy. It's always really funny. Everybody agrees that Trackmania needs a league again. Fast learn doesn't make sense there, of course. Wait. Wait, so what is it? So, okay. Anyway, as someone who plays a lot of cups and creates content around them, my stats tell me that people rather watch fast learn competition, possibly because of its entertaining character. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Easy. Like, literally, easy. Boom. There it is. That's the whole reason. That is the whole reason. Like, this is the whole reason. Like, I don't know why it's... Like, it's the whole reason. It's so easy. Because streamers play those comps and they only last 1 hour. Rather watch wording doesn't really make sense, as you didn't play regular trained comps on stream except maybe Beacon. Content creation is the word you're looking for. That's what you do. You're not doing esports in Bonk Cup. Yeah, I agree with Master. I'm liking that shit. Boom. TM esports only ever was big because of streamers being part of it. I disagree. Carl Jr. ain't a streamer. I disagree. Gotta combine esport with content creation to make it interesting to a broader audience. Trackmania World Tour this year, for example, is something for the community, but outside nobody knows cares. Yeah, because you're not streaming it. Where are all the esports players who are who don't play the competitions? Like nobody is streaming the matches. Nobody is streaming the competitions. Apples, I'd quit Trackmania. Pack, I could play more tournaments. Guys, Pack is on another holiday. This guy has gone on 17 holidays this year. Pack's carbon footprint is insanely large this year. He's chilling in Croatia right now. Like, what the fuck? I've seen him in Italy, Croatia, Hungary, like everywhere. He's just going on holidays every single time. All competitive standards aside, fast learning competitions are by far the most entertaining to watch. Yeah, I mean, easy. Agreed, numbers aren't lying. Yeah, I mean, guys, it's so easy. Like, all the points lead to my stats are better when I'm streaming fast learning competitions. So therefore, it needs to be added into major competitions. Like that's like the translation that I get. That's how I interpret this this whole thing here. Anyway, he replied to my guys. He replied like 4. I still love training for tournaments, especially if the format and maps are interesting, but you probably know better than I do how much time training takes. And since I joined Big and got more insights into other esports, I certainly think this is not the biggest, but one of the issues why Trackmania esports is struggling. Having to spend dozens of hours for each individual tournament, while in other games, pro players can play a different tournament every day. Though from a content creator's perspective, fast learn also is more attractive. Can't deny that. More content creators participating in comps equals more people playing, watching equals better numbers for TOs and sponsored equal. Okay. The thing with Trackmania is that like you cannot really compare Trackmania to any other esports because they always have like one set map pool of maps that they play. Trackmania is a very outlying game where the uniqueness lies with the map creation. So every single tournament would need like new map pack to be interesting. You cannot compare this. Sure, you got more insight into other esports. Okay, so what? Like, are those esports doing fast learning competitions? No. And the reason is because they have a set map that doesn't change over and 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 over again. And it's entertaining. Having to spend dozens of hours for each individual tournament, while in other games, pro players can play a different tournament every day. Yeah, but that is just Trackmania. That is the essence of Trackmania, though. Like, having to spend time training for major competitions is the essence of Trackmania. It has been for over 20 years. And it has worked in the past, and now now all of a sudden it seems to be a problem because the stats of fast learning competitions are way better when streaming and content creation than playing the Trackmania World Tour qualifiers and whatnot. Though from a content creator's perspective, fast learning is more attractive. Guaranteed, 100% true.
Got caught trolling.
That is that is super obvious. More content creators participating in comps equals more people. Yeah, that is also true. But nobody is doing this. That's a problem. Nobody is doing this. No content creator is participating in competitions if there is no prize money, no nothing, no bloody for it. So that is like almost never happening. But yeah, like I think people take my reply here a little bit too direct. There is nothing wrong with wanting more fast learning competitions because it helps a content creator out in the long run. I mean, that's why I am doing these fun events, because it's fast learning. Like, there's no shame in saying that you rather have that because it helps you out more. Like there's there's literally nobody is gonna shoot you in the kneecap with a water pistol and you know, tell you otherwise. That's just content creation. That is literally streaming. That is literally making YouTube videos. It's simple as that. But I think the essence of major Trackmania competition should not include fast learning. It is, to me, it is not part of Trackmania Esports. Trackmania Esports was truly 2023 era. No, yeah, 2023 era was really good. Trackmania Esports, in my opinion. Did that have fast learning? No. So why now all of a sudden? Because we have like a leap year where Trackmania Esports is like dying. All of a sudden we need to change the formula. No, the formula worked in 2023, so it should still work in 2024, 2025 if there is enough people interested in it. That's my take. Yeah, Masa, I know. I have seen the same thing. I've seen the same thing, Dennis. You need to whoop his ass a little bit. When you do the Bermuda Triangle in Berlin, you need to like but yeah, that's my take. Honestly, I agree with the fast learning part being more interested, because fuck it is more interesting. If I whip out a Spammiej of the day, boom, I see the craziest rounds. It is fun, it is entertaining, it is hilarious to see people quick learn a map. Endurance race, fun, because 20 minutes of practice, boom, you go into a competition right after. It is fun. Cup of the day, you play for 15 minutes, you then go into a competition. It's fun, it's successful, it gets views, it's like the stats don't lie. Like, it's quite simple. But if you go to a Trackmania World Championships and you have 2 maps that you quick learn, and then on stage and you see fucking GranaDy flip-flopping around like a Joel, doesn't know where to go after like 10 minutes of playing, it is not fun to me, because it's a World Championship. Like, I'm just gonna straight up say it. It's a World Championship. If I see a fast learning competition at the World Championships, I am laughing. I am laughing in despair. Like, easy. Anyway, Guys, I'm about to whip out a map here. That was my take. All right.